right here. If you measure your eye and you go to the other eye, this is the exact same size. The center of your eyes is the same as each one of your eyes. So when we draw people, the space in between our eyes is going to be the exact same size as one of our eyes. Okay? Also, when you draw people, the size of your eye is also the size over here before you get to your ear, your temple. Right here. This right here is the same size of an eye when you're looking flat. So that's kind of cool. Look at this. The size of my eye is the same size as my nose. Okay?
People with big eyes have big noses.
My eyes are bigger. I have a bigger nose. Okay? But we're perfectly in proportion. We're perfectly in proportion. Okay? Now, our eye, if we go sideways from our nostril, that's the exact tip of our lips. Right here. From here, right here. From your nostril to your eye. Also, what's kind of cool is, see your eye is the same width as the little bumpy part of your nose. The height of your eye is the same as your nose. The opening of your eye is the same thickness as your lips. Now, if you have fuller lips, most likely you have more opened eyes. If you have kind of closed eyes, you have thinner lips. And that's the way it works. The nose is like the whole ball and socket, you know, like the whole socket of your eye, like, you know, where it gets bumpy with your eyelids. That's your nose, right there. You know what else is cool? The size of your nose is the size of your forehead.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Size of your nose is also the size of your, underneath your nose to your chin. So your face can be divided in three like this. 1, 2, 3.
That's cool.
It's very cool, actually. Very cool. Here, here, and here. The size of your nose, like to your eyebrow where your nose bridge is the same as your ears. When you draw ears, they'll be leveled up with the top of your eyebrows and the bottom of your nose. This way. The middle is the eyes. Your eyes are in the middle of your head. Okay? So look, if you go like this and you move up, that's the top to where like your skull is, like your brain, the top of the bump of your head. Not your forehead, because you actually have more stuff there, like for your brain and stuff, you know? So if you're here and you go like that, it's the same. Now, some girls would have very voluminous hairstyles, and it won't be the same, okay? But in general, they're the same. I put extra paper right there, honey. Right in Fernando's desk. And you can use a color pencil if you don't have a pencil. So right here to right there. That's the middle. So that's what we're going to start with. So we're going to start with the face and look straight at you. So I want you to draw an oval for me. Like an egg type of shape thing. That's a basic head. It's the basic shape of a head. Draw an oval type shape. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Sharpen it real quick. Now, today, I don't want you to panic about the size of the eyes, the shape of the eyes, the nose, and lips. We're going to learn all that. Tomorrow, we're going to learn all that. Right now, all I want you to focus on, just get an oval. Let's figure out where stuff goes. That's all I want. So, the first thing is, to draw a face looking straight at you, it's a good thing to divide it in the middle this way. That way you can center your nose, your lips, your eyes. You can center everything in the face. So add that line for me. Do the best that you can. Don't stress out.
The middle one?
The middle one going down.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm just going to focus here. All right, good. Now, we are going to put a line right at the middle of this face. So I'm going to go down here, up, around the same distance, right there. And I think mine's a little higher. So right at the middle. Okay? Perfect. We're going to make another one here at the middle of this and one at the middle up here.
Whoa, what? Oh.
Here's the middle, middle, middle. You're going to put another one here at the middle.
You're going to do that to all three of them, right?
Now here's what this is. This right here is the lines for your eyes. This line right here is for your nose. But please note it's for the bottom of your nose. Like the part right here, where it hits the bottom of your
Bless
nose.
you.
Not the little top part, not your nostrils underneath it, but right there's the nose. The bottom of the nose.
Michelle, it's recording.
Right here, the bottom, that's for your lips.
Bottom lip?
And it's the bottom of the lips.
Oh.
Okay? Right here where the bottom of your lips hits. The reason I mentioned that one especially, guys, right here, let's pretend that's that line. When kids are drawing lips, they go like this a lot. They use that line and they draw the lips right on it. And that's not what it's for. That line's right there. It hits well at the bottom of the lips. Some people teach you that it does go there, but when you start looking at the actual drawing, it looks way better if that's the bottom of the lips. I don't know why they do that. So what you would do is you would figure out the shape of your lip line, and we'll learn all that. And then the lips
This is a project.
will go right there. So you see how the bottom line, this one, only told me where to touch the bottom of my lips? That's it? That's what it's for. Okay? We're going to draw a person right now. But we're not going to stress out. We're just going to measure it out kind of roughly. The eyes, guys, if there's more than one eye in between, that's really, really weird. When people draw portraits, sometimes they say, mine looks like a monkey. Mine looks like a gorilla. And the reason they look like monkeys and gorillas is because you're leaving the space in between your eyes too big, just like a gorilla would have one. You're making your nose up way too high, because you don't believe me it should be that low, because I don't have that long of a nose. Nobody has long. Nobody thinks their nose is that long, but it really is. When you move it up, you turn to gorilla again. The space in between the nose and the lips, guys, it's only like 1 finger width. It's not that big. When you do that and leave a huge gap, you go with the whole monkey look again. Okay? And we don't want to do that because everybody has the same thing. Here's another thing that's kind of cool. If I go like this, look at the side of my lip. Where does it go to?
The eye.
I don't know.
Brow.
Right at the center of my eye. Right? Right where the black part of my eye starts, that's where this starts. Look at my nose. It goes right to where my eye starts. Isn't that cool?
No.
Right where your eye starts, right to the center of your eye.
Oh.
Okay? That's the way it goes. So here's what we're going to do. Your eyes, your whole face, is 5 eyes across. So I don't have a ruler up here. You don't want to spend time on a ruler now. You can later on. Later on you'll be able to judge it well. So you know about 3 fingers lengths? I'm going to put about 3 fingers there. I'm going to measure about 3 fingers. So I'm going to shake my head a little bit smaller so 3 fingers can fit.
Oh my God.
So look, I divided it evenly into 5 sections. So I put 3 fingers here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sections. Because your face is perfectly 5 eyes across. What I'm going to do right here is, I'm going to draw this eye right here. I'm going to draw this eye right here. And that right there, guys, gives me the perfect spacing in between my eyes. And it gives me the perfect spacing on the sides of my face. Does that make sense? Your face is 5. So I went like this with my pencil, and I showed you that from the center of my eye straight down is where the width of my nose is. Because the width of my nose is also the same size as my eyes. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make some little marks here, and I'm going to make a little mark there to show me that's how wide my nose is. Right here at the bottom, I'm going to erase this now because it's going to be in my way. Right here at the bottom, honey, you can go talk to Mr. Blake right now if you want.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm just saying, we can take care of it that way.
You
So
said,
just
mm.
take care of it. Here we go. I'm going to go right here at the bottom. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to draw my nostrils. And you can draw your nose however you want today, no big deal. Just all we're learning today is figuring out where stuff goes. And there's the nose. Okay? I'm going to erase the extra. That's how wide the nose is. Right there.
And my nose grew long eyes.
Say that again.
Is my nose, like, does it go above my eyes?
Everybody's nose goes right here, honey.
Okay.
Are you talking about because that line I made? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
That line, honey, with me, it would be the shadow line. Rex, go sit somewhere else.
Okay.
That line that goes here, it would leave a shadow line. And that's all I did, honey. It was a shadow line. I shouldn't have done that if I didn't explain it. Good, perfect.
Mine was food. Michelle. He described my food. You doing stuff right.
No, that's the way it goes.
Is good?
All right, next thing. Look, if I go from the edge of my lips and I point straight up, it points right to the pupil of my eye. So what I'm going to do is, real quick, I'm just going to draw my circle. I'm going to draw my pupil. Okay? If I go from here, from the inside of my pupil, and I make a line that goes straight down, and I make a line from the inside of my pupil that goes straight down, that tells me how wide my lips are. That says the width of my lips. So if you have thin lips, then your line will be a little lower. If you have powdery lips, a little higher. But then right here, you would make a line right here. Look at me, please. You make a line right here for your lip. Right there. And usually that line is never straight. So it's the center line right here, the opening, that we're drawing. So you draw your line right there. From there, you go ahead and add your lips. Now those are the proportions of a face. You know, when we go with our neck and we add hair to it and all kinds of things, it starts looking very human. This line up here, regardless of what, or however big you think somebody's forehead is, this shape right here is the hairline. Okay? So right here, it's the hairline. Right there. So this right here is going to be your hairline. So if I were to draw a person, and you're welcome to draw this with me too, I erase the center line. Needs to be wider. Need to touch the lines. The hairline. That's where our hair will part. If you're a guy, that's where most of your hairstyles will start. Unless you have hair that comes down. It all depends. But I'm going to do a portrait of a girl. Just so you can see the way the hair will cover a lot of things up.
Why girl?
I'll do it half and half.
Okay.
So here's, like, let's pretend she's got side bangs. And I'll go here and I'll make the side bangs. A lot of the side bangs come real close to her face. And then she'll have a little bit of volume. Because, you know, her hair's not flat on her head. Nobody's is, not girls, not guys, unless it's totally shaved. If it's shaved, it's pretty flat. So we're going to go here above a little bit. And just give her a little bit of volume.
Oh, you tell?
Her drawing
We erase the skull. Because we don't want to see the skull. We just want to see the hairline.
Nothing cool.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Okay, so there's the hair. Then I would do the other side. That's how big the ears are, by the way. They're where the nose and the eyes are. Everybody, if you go like this and you go across, you'll see that everybody's ears are that big. And that way or this way?
I don't know.
That way.
Yes, the person is staring this way. Good. Which way is this person staring? Rocky?
He's staring the same way as that one, but up a little bit.
Yes, he's staring the same. He's staring that way, but kind of up. Do you see how you would move the lines to go any way that you want?